am so excited. We headed to Chateau Elan today, y'all. It's up 85. It's north of Atlanta. It's a winery. It's a staycation. You can stay at the end, or you can stay at the spa, or you can stay in one of their little villas. It's also a winery, so of course you can go up there and taste wine, do their little wine tour. I mean, just anything that's just nice, chilled, and relaxing, they have it. So that's where we are headed this weekend. Corey surprised me with the whole Mother's Day trip or weekend. So I'm going to vlog some of this for you guys. I'm going to show you the room, show you some of the activities we're doing for this weekend. It's going to mainly be chill, but I'm just still going to show y'all a little bit about what we got planned and what we got going on. I'm so excited because I'm team no kids this weekend. Yeah! So here we go. Hey y'all, yes, we are on the way. I am ready to do exactly what my shirt says. Mama needs wine. I'm ready to go to this winery. I'm ready to kick back and relax with my glass of wine. It's about 3:06 in the afternoon. I believe that Chateau Elan's check-in is at 4 or 4:30. Is at 4:30. I figure by the time we get through this traffic, it'll be about 4:30, and it'll be time for us to check in. Of course, I'm gonna give y'all the room tour. Well, and also a tour of the gate and everything when we come in, so y'all will see all of that as well. And I will check back in with y'all once we get to Chateau Elan. There it is. There is the room at the spa at the Chateau Elan Winery. And a couple of things that I will say about this room is it does not come with a refrigerator, so make sure that you all bring a nice sized cooler, not super large, but just a nice sized cooler to store your drinks and things in. You want to come with the cooler already iced up, just because you have to send them back and forth to get ice. They do not have ice on each floor, so that was the only bad thing about this room. So if anyone from Chateau Elan is listening, please include refrigerators in each hotel room, even if it's the little small ones. We would just greatly appreciate it. If we get thirsty in the middle of the night, we can hop up and grab us a drink. That jet tub is humongous. It's big enough for 2 people to fit in, as you can see. And all the jets are down at the bottom of the tub. So it gives you a nice surprise once you get in on your bottom, right? Here are some nice trinkets that come with the room. You get 2 bathrobes that have the Chateau Elan Winery emblem, as well as some water and some nice pieces of candy. And then there is the view that we have outside of our room. And I did want to show you all in the next couple of frames that you get 2 room keys. They include important extensions and phone numbers on the back, and I figured it was something that you all might want to see as well. So here it is. Hey y'all, we are in the room. This thing is gorgeous. I've been here before, like for other things, like a wine tasting, and I've actually been to the spa for a service before, but never an overnight stay. And I had no idea that they had a part of the spa where you could actually stay and get massages and things. So they actually have suites in their spa building where you can get, you know, massages and facials and things like that. It's in the same exact building. I thought it was a separate building. Everything is in the building together. And when you stay overnight, or you're overnight guest in the spa suite, you can actually partake in a lot of the spa activities after hours. So like you can use the pool, you can use the hot tub. I don't believe the sauna is open now just because of COVID, but you can usually use the sauna as well. And you also get a complimentary glass of champagne when you check in as well. So we're just gonna relax a little bit, and then we're gonna head and get our bags from the car, and then we'll see what else the rest of the evening has planned. Hey y'all, we are outside. I love my hat. We about to have a little picnic here. We got our little baskets. Y'all know I'm extra, so I brought napkins, a cute little plate. I'll definitely show you guys the setup here in a little bit. A beautiful, gorgeous view. I'll show you guys in just a second here, the view. We're still setting up as well, and I'll do a separate video if you did want to know more about how to picnic out here at Chateau Elan. And they did provide us with this beautiful picnic basket full of food. You can choose from different ones. I believe they have 3 different types, but basically it's cheese. They have different types of meats and things, so it's like a meat and cheese tray type deal. And then they have, of course, some select fruits as well. Back from our beautiful picnic that we had this afternoon. We sat out, of course, in that beautiful part of the vineyard there, and we watched the sunset and everything. It was very romantic and cute. So if you plan on visiting Chateau Elan, that is definitely a cool spot to sit in and to have even some wine. If you don't even want to bring food out there and you just want a cool spot to sit at and watch the sunset, that is a beautiful place to do it. And I will say, if you do decide to do that, if you don't want to sit on the ground, definitely bring chairs, because they don't have any chairs in that part. And that's actually located, where we sat at is behind the Mark Bar, which is behind the main which is behind the main winery building. So if you are interested in that spot, that's where we sat at, is behind that building. We just walked back there. There is a driveway to get back there, of course, but you can walk back there as well. And then plus you get to see the beautiful, scenery of the beautiful vines and the beautiful wine grapes growing off of the vines on your way back to that spot. So as I said, we're about to go get some food, and this room is so beautiful. I want to be able to enjoy it. So we're going to go ahead and bring our food back to the room. We have just got done eating our food, and we're going to go ahead and call it a night because we have our early morning jog. I told Corey I wanted to get up at the crack of dawn and jog and see the sun come up and everything. So I'm not sure of the activities we have planned tomorrow. He's leaving everything a secret, a surprise, but I will bring you guys along for a majority of the journey. So good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. Alright, so here are some shots of the actual spa itself and everything that you will have access to when staying at the spa overnight. And some of the things that you'll have access to that you'll see in the next few frames here is the workout room, the hot tub that you can access. The sauna was actually closed because of COVID. You also have access to the pool, which you will see later on. And I just wanted to show you all around just a little bit. They have the little reception area that you saw there. This is also a nice little lounge area that you can wait to get your massage. And then I did want to show you all some of the massage rooms. And don't worry, I filmed all of this before the spa even opened. That's why it's dark and you don't see anyone there. This is one of the couple massage rooms. So if you do plan on getting a couples massage with your significant other, this is what your room would look like. Okay, so now we are headed to level 1, to what some would consider the basement. There are additional service rooms down here as well as the pool, and I did want to highlight one particular room, and this is the room that you will be getting the couples romantic journey in. So for this particular room, you will get side-by-side facials, the full body exfoliants, and the sweetest massages. And then as you can see, they have the jetted tub there where you can soak. This room also comes with a bottle of champagne and chocolate strawberries, and you will also be served lunch in suite. So I believe that's what those 2 chairs were for, and this is definitely something that I want to experience next time I come back. And I know you all are saying, well, why didn't you get a massage while you were there? Well, with it being COVID, you had to make reservations well ahead of time, especially the time we went was Mother's Day weekend, and everything was already booked. So unfortunately, we were not able to experience that particular room. So make sure that you call ahead of time to make sure that you can reserve your spot. And if you plan on staying at the spa, make sure before you book your room that you call ahead and make sure if you plan on getting massages or other services that they're available for the date that you want to stay. And I did want to show you all what you will be walking into as soon as you walk into the spa at Chateau Elan. And you have a nice sitting room, and this is it off to the left when you walk in. And then you will see right there, there's the receptionist desk and also the check-in desk if you plan on staying at the spa. yeah, so for right now, we are just walking around, kind of exploring, seeing where things are, um, getting getting a handle on where things are, and kind of planning out our day today. We decided to walk down to these horse stables here. From what I know, they are no longer in use, but we just wanted to come down and kind of check out the scene here, since we still have probably about another 30 minutes for breakfast and stuff. So I'll make sure that I give you guys a shot or a video of the horse stables. I did want to take a second to say, if you are not interested in staying on Chateau Elan's property, they do have other nearby hotels. In the center of this frame that you're about to see, the little peaks at the top, that's actually the Hampton Inn at Chateau Elan, and you can stay there, and it's a little cheaper than the hotels that are actually on Chateau Elan's property. Good morning, everybody. It is almost, what, 8 o'clock? Almost 8 o'clock. Just for anybody getting started with Chateau Elan, if you just kind of want to get out and explore early, you can, but a lot of things don't open up till about 8:30 or 9 o'clock, just to give you all a heads up. So don't get up super early like I did, thinking that you're going to see a whole lot of stuff, or try to get to things before it gets crowded, because everything doesn't open up till about 8:30 or 9 o'clock. Here are some views and some photos around the winery itself. If you would like a list of all of the wines that we tasted during our trip to Chateau Elan, I highly recommend these wines that are on this list that I put together. We'll list them down in the description bar below. Okay, so I'm back. We are about to ride bikes down one of their trails. I don't know, we may do a trail or two. We just got done having lunch dinner, if that's the thing. We have dinner later, but you know, just like a little light snack. So yeah, I'll show you guys a little bit of the nature trail that we're about to go on, and just stay tuned. Alright everybody, so we are back at the beautiful Chateau Elan Winery. We are actually out here just in the grass, enjoying ourselves. You can actually just pop a spot and have a nice lunch or a nice picnic out here right next to the wine grapes. So this is a perfect little spot actually. I like this spot. Sorry for the movement in my camera here. I'm trying to actually give you guys a view while I'm talking. I love the view. I mean, the view is spectacular, as you saw in the earlier clips. But I did want to, of course, give you guys some things that will help you navigate, just with all my vlogs. I like to give you guys tips that will help you navigate through your stay at Chateau Elan if you decide to come stay. And honestly, I mean, I enjoyed my time. I love it here. We stayed 2 days. We leave tomorrow, so let's get into these tips, right? My first tip is, if you plan on getting outside food, there's definitely a lot of restaurants to choose from. There's definitely grocery stores like Publix. There's actually 2 Publix within 5 to 10 minutes of the winery itself. First tip would, if you're planning on getting outside food and you're GPSing it, wait till you get off of the winery premises to either GPS or Google a lot of the food, or just drive directly off of the winery. And when you drive off the winery, if you're coming out, I would say make a left and just keep going straight, and you'll run into a lot of great options. I mean, there's Longhorn, I believe I saw McDonald's, and all kinds of things off of this exit, to where back in the day when the winery was here, back when I went some odd years ago, you didn't have all of those options. So you have a lot of new options now, and they're still continuing to build down that way as well, off of the exit. My number one tip for that would be to wait till you get off of the winery to Google or to GPS it, because when you're on the winery, it's going to want to pull up things as far as food that are located on the winery. And the main thing is to get, if you want a cheaper option, the main thing is to get off of the winery. So you want to make sure that that's one of the things that you actually do while you're here. A next tip would be, if you are staying in the spa like we are, there are no refrigerators, so you want to make sure that you bring a cooler. Now, if you do plan on having snacks and drinks in your room, which is something that I highly recommend, especially if you're like me and you get thirsty or you want something to snack on at night, it's definitely a good idea to bring that. But I want to say that you want to make sure that you fill it up with ice prior to getting here. Or they do have ice inside of the spa building, but they only bring you a bucket of ice every time. And I'm pretty sure you could get them to fill up your cooler, but it's not like the hotels where they actually have the ice machines located on each floor. They actually have somebody bring you an ice bucket whenever you do request the ice, and you just hate having to send them back 30 times to fill up your cooler, right? So it's a lot easier if you already come with your coolers iced up, and you can just add that bucket maybe every about 4 to 6 hours or so a day. It's better to do it that way than to come with totally empty cooler and have to send that person back 10 million times to go and get your ice for you. Okay, so another tip I have when you are staying at the Chateau Elan, or you're just even coming to visit and you're coming to taste the wine or do the wine tastings at the winery. Now, this is a big tip and definitely a big secret when you are staying here. We found, just through our research and just through kind of going around and asking for different prices on things, we actually found that the wine as well as the champagne is about $8 to about maybe $13 cheaper at the gift shop, actually. The gift shop that's located inside of the inn at Chateau Elan. The gift shop that's in there, we found that a lot of the wines and a lot of the champagne is about $8 to $13 cheaper inside of there. So if you plan on buying a bottle, or you're interested in a bottle of wine or a bottle of champagne, definitely save that for the gift shop at the inn. You will be so thankful to get them from there and save a few bucks, right? Because we are all about bargain shopping on this channel. So Corey and I, we've changed things up a little bit. You don't actually have to, especially if you are staying on campus, or I keep saying campus, but I mean, I guess you can call it compound campus or however you want to identify it, but, or the estate. Is that better to say the estate? Or if you're staying on the estate, I thought that you had to drink all of the wines, boom, right then and there. But as long as you have that paper and you can take it back and go at your leisure, and you can actually take your time, because Corey and I both got a wine tasting chart. And with the wine tasting that we got, you get 7 glasses a piece. And I mean, guys, if you drink that back to back, you will probably be falling over by the third one. So we did space this out, and we decided to come and sit in this beautiful spot right behind the actual winery building itself. Make sure that I link every single wine that we've had, so that way you can try it. These are actually my personal recommendations that I thought were fantastic. So if you do come to Chateau Elan, and you do go down my list of wines, definitely let me know down in the comments below what you think about my selection of wines. If you're not going with a group of girlfriends and you are going with your husband or significant other, they give you enough wine in this glass for you guys to both taste out of the glass. So you actually, instead of 7 choices, you actually can have up to 14 choices because it's 7 apiece. So if you both, taste the wine out of each other's glasses, that's different wines that you have to choose from. So that is another little budget-friendly tip. So we are leaving the Chateau Elan now. We've had a beautiful, great, fantastic 2 days up here at the winery and at the spa. Just remember a lot of the tips and tricks that I was telling you all about that would definitely help you have a smooth trip and a smooth transition over into the spa if you decide to stay at the spa. I definitely highly recommend it. Just make sure, like I said, with COVID, that you definitely set your reservations and everything. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and even leave me a comment down below if you like what you saw in today's video. If you have any questions, certainly let me know. For business inquiries, make sure you email me at designwithmeashleyD@gmail.com. And I will see you all in my next video.